You think you're resisting the system. You think your voice, your rage, your march through the streets is shaking the foundations of power. But what if I told you you're feeding it? What if every chant, every viral post, every symbolic act of dissent wasn't a threat to the system, but exactly what it needs to survive? Let's start with something uncomfortable. Modern protest has become content. It's not just activism, it's optics. Footage of your anger gets clipped, filtered, repackaged, and fed back to you for engagement. Your pain becomes a product. French philosopher Guy Debord called this decades ago. In the society of the spectacle, he warned, everything that was directly lived has moved away into a representation. Your fight gets turned into a trending hashtag. Your face becomes a symbol. And that symbol is sold. Remember the Kendall Jenner Pepsi ad? A literal protest as aesthetic, a beverage brand co-opting revolution to sell sugar. That wasn't a fluke. It was a blueprint. In the age of capitalism, even rebellion has a price tag. Especially rebellion. But it's not just commodification, it's observation. Every protester with a phone is being watched. Facial recognition, drone surveillance, cell site simulators. Michel Foucault described this kind of control. Visibility is a trap. When you know you're being watched, you start performing. And that's the point. You think you're showing strength, but the system is studying behavior, mapping networks, harvesting patterns. AI scrapes the footage. The machine learns your next move before you've made it. The protest is permitted, the system says, because it's predictable. This is the illusion that if enough people shout, something will change. But rage has become ritual. It feels like release, but it often leads nowhere. Because emotional catharsis doesn't equal structural transformation. You post, you march, you share a viral clip, and then nothing. Why? Because the system isn't afraid of your noise. It absorbs it. Like fireproof walls in a burning building, designed to contain the blaze. Even the outrage is engineered to be safe. As long as you scream in the streets, but still pay your taxes, watch your feeds, obey the laws, the system hasn't lost, it's won. Here's where it gets deeper. Swiss psychologist Carl Jung believed that what we hate in others often reveals what we deny in ourselves. He called it the shadow, the part of you you don't want to see. So when you scream at the system, what are you really screaming at? A corrupt elite? A broken government? Or your own complicity? Do you hate the greedy billionaires? Because deep down, you wish you had that kind of power? Do you attack groupthink because part of you is afraid of thinking for yourself? Here's the danger. If the system gives you a villain, a ritual, and a platform to perform, you might think you're rebelling, but really, you're projecting. And projection is predictable. And what's predictable is controllable. Now add AI into the equation. Artificial intelligence doesn't care about justice. It cares about data, and protests generate massive data. Sentiment analysis models track emotional tone. Machine vision passes crowd behavior. Language models identify potential threats before they go viral. Every act of resistance becomes training material. AI doesn't silence dissent. It learns from it. Your resistance is the data set. Your protest is the algorithm's fuel. That's not dystopia. That's today. Still not convinced? Ask yourself this. If rebellion truly threatened the system, would it be so easy to post, to live stream, to march through a path pre-approved by city permits? Rebellion gives the system legitimacy. It says, look, we let you speak, we let you march, you're free. Meanwhile, the gears keep turning, the money keeps flowing, the algorithm keeps refining. Real control doesn't require silence. It just needs predictable noise. So what is real rebellion? It's not always loud, it's not always seen, and it's never safe. Real rebellion isn't just against the system, it's against your programming. It's not a tweet, it's withdrawing attention from the platform. It's not just marching in the streets, it's refusing to play a rigged game. It's stepping outside the frame entirely, so the system can't find you, brand you, or profit from you. Kafka once wrote about a man trapped in a trial he couldn't understand. ruled by rules he never agreed to. Sound familiar? The question is, will you keep shouting in the courtroom, or will you walk out? You're not crazy to be angry. You're not wrong to demand change. But if your rebellion has become predictable, if your rage has become a pattern, then you're not breaking the system. You're fueling it. If this shook something in you, good. That discomfort, that's where the real work begins. So let me ask you, what does real resistance look like today? Drop a comment. Subscribe if you're ready to go deeper, because the system knows how to manage outrage.